the best of both worlds. Fancier foods, but you can wear shorts.
Hello everybody!
Princess and the Bear here. We're back at Citywalk.
Woo! For VIVO!
Because we're gonna go VIVO the day?
It's been a while since we've VIVO'd la pasta.
Let's go see if I can squid ink my way into some food.
Be sure to pasta? I feel like that's wrong. But subscribe anyway?
You heard the girl.
Margherita, my favorite vegan wine, and also available at the Italy Pavilion, amongst other places, grocery stores, ABC Liquor, all the stuff and things. I personally feel like this is the best Pinot Grigio of all the Pinot Grigios, but I've also been having this since I was like 21, so I'm gonna be biased. I feel like it's fresh, it's light, it would pair well with like a tofu or a vegetable or a fish or a chicken. It's just so versatile and crisp. It's worth so many things. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. It is a princess's item. I feel like any Santa Margherita wine is worth your time. Even though the proceeds don't go towards animal conservation, it's like right underneath there with like the good.
We swear, this is not an ad. This video is not sponsored by Santa Margherita. However, if you think that I wouldn't show myself out just a little bit for 30 minutes to 1 minute, or 30 seconds to 1 minute video, sponsored by an alcohol company, you are dead wrong. I would definitely do that. Santa Margherita, Jameson, Fireball. I'm just saying, don't look at me like that. You would do it too.
I appreciate it.
Crisp and it's refreshing. We just love this wine. To me, it's a white grape juice. This way, pairs well with food, but it's not going to be the first one I reach for, unless they sponsor us, and then I would do that. But the rating's going to stand anyway. 3 out of 5 pounds.
It's time for the bread. This is the Last of Us allergen thing that caused the apocalypse. I will never get this up. I'll be the first one to go if this is what causes the apocalypse. Their bread is really delicious. It's very good sourdough. I wish I had some like dip-ins, maybe some earth balance butter, maybe some oil, something. Oh, there is oil. Okay, I'm gonna try it with the oil because I feel like maybe I'm not doing it justice. So I personally am a balsamic vinegar person when it comes to my oil. Oh, that's me. Thank you. Alright. Let's see if this makes a difference. It's very delicious. I love the olive oil taste. The bread is good with the sourdough. I'm here for it. I'm gonna give, I think everything together is a really good flavor. I think by itself is a good flavor, but when you really mix it with the olive oil and the pepper, that's where it's at. So 4.5 out of 5 breads. This is how you Italy. Better than a pack.
I feel like giving us a full thing of olive oil was a mistake. We're clumsy. So, olive oil and the pepper. Nice crisp bread, soft on the inside. Feels fresh made. Very fresh made. And the olive oil is solid. This is the way bread's meant to be enjoyed. If this is the bread they offered pre-Last of Us style apocalypse, this would really be the end of all of us. 4.5 out of 5 lost.
So I I got this beautiful minestrone. It's 100% vegan. It's got this like pesto in it, so I'm just gonna mix it all together. Let's see what this beautiful thing is like. Cheers to all of the vegans. May you have warm soup when it's cold outside, and cold non-all meat items when it's hot outside. You mix the pesto when it's a little pesto-y. It's still great, like chunky soup. Definitely better than like a Campbell's soup situation. Not as good as a soup you could make from scratch at home. It'll be great with the bread. Excellent appetizer. I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5 minestrones. It is better than Olive Garden, which is like my baseline for minestrone, which is probably a bad baseline, but it's much better than that. Much better.
For soup season? Maybe it's soup season. Rainy? You like soup when it's rainy, right? Either way. Minestrone is not usually the first style of soup I reach for, but there's nothing necessarily wrong with it. If it's herby and done right, you don't want to overdo it, but you don't want to underdo it either. I don't want tomato water, and I also don't want to feel like I licked your personal hippie garden. Nice ingredients, balanced flavors. Taste everything really combined to come out. It's bright, but not tart, which I like. It's good. It's Kylo would say, it's good soup. 4 out of 5. So here we have an antipasto. Now antipasto comes served a bunch of different ways depending on which sort of Italian restaurant you are. VIVO is this weird sort of Italian vibe. Not weird in a bad way, but it's like upscale food serving, but more of like a casual dining sort of experience. So you get like the best of both worlds. The fancier foods, but you can wear shorts. So, a lot of cheese here. We're gonna start with one magic pill, and we're gonna see how bad this gets. You have fresh bread with a little ragout in the middle. You got different sorts of meat. So you have salami, prosciutto, another sort of ham, pickled onions. We have grilled zucchini, 3 different kinds of cheeses, 4 different kinds of cheeses, and mozzarella. All fresh. I don't even know where to start. You do it individually, do it all together. You do Antipasto your way. You come too far in life to be given the rules on how to eat food. You eat it how you want to. I'm just going to start off like a true bear. I'm going to cut off some bread. Because I am not smarter than the average bear. We're going to cut off a piece of this here cheese. It's a very hard Parmesan. And I'm just going to load it up as is. Because I can. We can make our mistake. This right here is actually a very, very strong olive tapenade. Like punch to the throat, like Super Mario hitting the question block. Sort of punch to the throat. But a really strong flavor, good cheese. Try to get some of these meats in here. People like the meatses. Get some of this, obviously prosciutto. Tell by those threads in there. Put it up on this little mini zucchini boat. It feels weird that you'd have so many cheeses and meats, but so little zucchini. I like zucchini. funny to me, no matter where you go on this plate, everything pairs exceptionally well. It's not just a random assortment of meats, cheeses, veggies, and bread on a plate. Everything actually pairs really well together. You can have fun with it. Make it an Italian Lunchable. That's what we're going with, an Italian Lunchable. We're gonna try the mozzarella, then I'm gonna get the whole thing around. We're gonna do the mozzarella with this meats. Do the salami. Salami is my least favorite meat. And then we'll compare that with my favorite cheese. That's a selling point. When I like salami, you're hitting it at the park. You could almost just come here for this if you want something light before you go to the park. You want to go like a late night park night. You could have some drinks in the ride. I'm giving this 4.5 out of 5 stars.
I finished my minestrone, and Bear, he's slacking. He doesn't know how to charcuterie. With some Beyond crumbles and some fresh spinach, all hot and piping and ready to just be judged here at VIVO. It's hard to do that when they have so many things in between us and the entree. It smells amazing. The line is cool. I'm just unsure about this dish. It's almost like a Chef Boyardee level. Like, I think it's down there with Marie and Enzo's. And I actually like the minestrone better. I think if you're a vegan, come here and do the minestrone winded bread. Like this pasta is a hard L. This isn't one you want to eat.
All right, now me.
Hey. 1.5 out of 5 pastas. This is not my jam.
Another Italian restaurant, another plant-based pasta. Everybody's trying to do something with all meat. And yes, pasta noodles, tomato sauce, all meat, some herbs. It's an easy win. But you make so many other creative dishes. I feel like you can do more than just an all meat. It's okay. But if you're just going to have this in the menu, I feel like you can have something else as well. Something that's adventurous. This is not adventurous. This is easy. So very hearty bolognese. I don't say this often, but it's almost too much alt meat. The alt meat sort of gets in the way of the other natural flavors in there, like a tomato and the herbs, where it's almost overpowering them. Like you don't get all the flavors. It's okay. I wouldn't tell any of my plant-based family to come here. It's a 2 out of 5. It has potential, but it needs work. So here we have a return of the squidding pasta. But squidding pasta with shrimp and prawns. So it's the shrimp, dora, cacio. So basically you have full head prawns, there's shrimp in here, there's black ink pasta with chili, so it's spicy. I was warned that it was really spicy. And you know how I feel about when places warn me when something is really, really spicy. And if I'm sure I want to eat it because it's spicy. And they double down and are you sure you want this? Because it's spicy. It had better actually be spicy. Just saying. All my spice heads up there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So if you do not like the head of your shellfish or fish period on your food, this is not for you. Because we have 3 prawns with the head included. And I'm sure there are some of you out there that will eat said head. I will not do that. We're going to remove this head and set it gracefully over here out of the way. Luckily they're well cooked, so the head is right off. As I drop it back in the bowl. Toss that one over there. There's one more over here. We'll leave him of his head, just as the Red Queen would do. I know we're at the wrong park, but it still stands. We'll take the little prawn leggies too, we don't need those. So, let's just go ahead and cut in here. See the chilies in there, the tomatoes, the nice squidding pasta. We're gonna give it a little pasta twirl. A la Mario Brothers. Get ready for a lot of Mario Brothers references. The movie's popular, and we're getting a part here. So I'm gonna become absolutely insufferable, and I'm not sorry. We're gonna sit with it. 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. It is spicy. From the spice scale, remind you that's a bias with my heat tolerance built in. On the spice scale, I'm giving it a 3 out of 10 on the spice scale. I can tell that for somebody else, probably like a 5 or a 6. It's like a back of the mouth all around heat, not like choke me heat. Let's think like medium chicken wing sort of spicy. That's the level of spicy it is. I was expecting like a hot. It's a medium. As for the pasta itself, it's nice and flavorful. Let's give it one more try. Just by itself. I would only get this dish if you're a seafood lover. Like lover. Not like I dabble in seafood. Like I could survive on a desert island for the rest of my life and only eat seafood sort of thing. It does have that of the ocean taste, which I know is a big L for some people. But the flavors are there. It's spicy. The herb, the squidding pasta is nice and soft, not chewy, not al dente. Everything in this dish goes together well. If you like prawns and shrimp, you're gonna love this. If you're like a sometimes I like shrimp, sometimes I don't kind of person, you're gonna hate it. And obviously, if you don't like seafood, why would you order this to begin with? It's a decent dish. I would say it's better than when I had it last time. Maybe a 3.5 out of 5 claws. VIVO Wrestling's interesting middle ground. And that's still where it is. It's like leather, like a wallet. Leather wallet price.
Is it real leather?
98% chance it's real leather. Better the princess doesn't touch it. Vivo la Vivo.
VIVO Italian? Yeah. I have hiccups.
Well, where do you rank Vivo on like the scale of restaurants here at Citywalk?
It's not high.
Not high?
Not for me.
Not very high? We feel like the dining at Citywalk needs some tweaking. The restaurants that should be good are so-so. And the ones that you had no expectations for seem to be the best.
They're amazing.
We keep going back to like NBC Grill, Antipasto, and even like the Hot Dog Hall of Fame.
Walmart.
But we want to know what you guys think. Where does Vivo rank on your list of best Citywalk restaurants? Let us know below. If there's anything here at Citywalk you'd like to see us do, of course, the comments are always a good place to find us. Hit that notification bell for see other videos like this, and
We have new videos 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
We will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, I'm gonna hiccup all the way to Iowa.
She will really do that. But you heard the girl.